want some tea?
My name is Aazadi. I'm from Pakistan. I'm doing PhD in journalism at Ohio University, and this is my second year. And in Pakistan, we prefer to use organic spices. Before coming here, I did a lot of research on everything, all kind of lifestyle. But yes, food was my special concern because I was coming with two kids, and in Pakistan, our everyday routine, food is very important. So I was in contact with a couple of Pakistani students who are already living here since many years. So I was in contact with them, and they were telling me all kind of things. Most of them were very scary because they told me that there is like the international grocery is not easily available in Athens. So I remember when I came, my whole one of my luggages, it was a big one, and it was full of grocery. About the relationship with food in Pakistan, my relationship and overall, it is very significant part of the culture. People use food for all kind of reasons, including festivals, celebrations, even depression. So food is whole day. Like it's not like a limited number of meals or fixed number of meals. Like there are routine meals like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But you will find food everywhere. If you are going to people's offices, if you are going to formal gatherings, if you are going to informal gatherings, if you are going to see someone at hospital, even if God forbid someone dies and you go and visit their house, the first thing people will worry about is serving you food. Warm milk for my son. I hope he wakes up. Now I have to wake up Zoya as well because she got sleep. The difference in between the food culture in United States and in Pakistan is huge because you see when we have very important events here and we have so many celebrations where we cannot find food, and initially we were like, what's going on? People are not serious about it because they are not arranging meals or they are not offering food to celebrate something, and they are saying we are celebrating. I know there are like here there are a lot of like legal stuff around that because people are very concerned about allergies, and people are very concerned about the preferences, and there are like I understand that here we have all kind of cultures and religions, so people have very diverse preferences when it comes to food. But in back home in Pakistan, of course, majority is like same religion, same culture, most of the time same language. So it's like even across the country, like we always see food as a basic thing for the hospitality. So here I don't see like food at that much, and now we are getting used to of it, but initially it was like a very big difference. Milk. What are some of the food that I miss from my home country? I think all kind of food. I don't find any food here like with same taste. Popular and common in Pakistan. This is how we make chicken. It's frozen, but yeah, we use it with bread or rice. So I was not very inclined to cooking before coming here, and I take it very for granted. I took it very for granted. Now I understand because I really miss those dishes and those tastes, like those things that people used to cook for us at home and outside home, and. And ultimately, what happened when I came here and I started missing everything that I was eating in Pakistan, I started cooking, and it turned out good, not good but better. Like I can satisfy my own craving at times. I think when we don't eat similar food from home, then it's more like a home. It added to our homesickness. But when we can eat something from back home and we can like relate to the same taste, it helps us to stay calm and adjust to the challenges of new country and new society. We don't owe them. They are very lazy. I was never a coffee person. I used to have tea, and we have very like specific recipe of tea in Pakistan, and we have to like cook it. with ingredients, and you cannot find those kind of tea powders easily here, and that was my major suffering. Now I like coffee because I was doing everything to have my tea here, but in summers I went for internship and I had to travel to places, and it was not easy for me to find tea every day. I started having coffee and I started trying that. Now I really love it. Like if I cross a shop with coffee and I smell it, I feel like I cannot pass it without buying a coffee or without making a coffee. So coffee is now a very good part of my day. The second thing is that we can find so many food pantries that are freely available for everyone. Like it's not only for students. Like we have a food pantry for students in Ohio University, but we have so many other pantries in Jobs and Family Services and other government offices here, and many other I think non-profits are doing. I heard when I came here, I heard that Ohio is the region with a lot of like food shortage, and when you look at data, people don't have like sufficient food access, but I see it like very easily available to people. There are many options, like we go to Columbus, or if someone is going to Columbus, that person is very important and you have to keep very good relationships with them, because there are few people with cars and who visit Columbus very often, and you have to rely on them, because going to Columbus in bus and after all that, this hectic routine is not very easy for everyone. So I remember like I started like making friends just because they are going Columbus and they are bringing me ingredients, especially the tea and things. There are specific kind of flowers that we don't find here, lentils that we don't find here, pickles, many things like that are like mandatory for our everyday eating, but we don't find it easily at Walmart or other American stores. We only have one international market here, Patna market, that is like mostly like Chinese. So they have groceries from China, I think Japan, Korea, etc., that part of the world, but they have a very limited section for Indian and Pakistani and maybe African grocery, but that's very limited and that's very expensive. I think it's like so many platforms, and there are like when it comes to food for international students and about the comfort of them. I think there are like we learn by experience and we learn by accidents as well. Like so, there are so many things that people will not tell you here because everybody is busy. They have their own things to do. They arrange very extensive orientations, and I was part of that last summer. But again, you cannot do everything 100% thing in those orientations. So I feel like they should focus more on dissemination of information when it comes to the arrival of international students. They should actually tell them there are like these places and these things where you can go for help when you need help with food or well-being or things like that. They can like organize something like community leaders where people from similar cultures and similar regions can try to like convey information and try to aware new students that where they can go and what kind of places, and they can also explain to them the difference in culture, so they don't take things offensive because of the difference in culture. Everything is very specific, and you cannot replace it. Like you cannot easily find the same kind of thing. It's part of adjustment. We are surviving, we are alive, and we have found ways to work through that, to navigate through this problem. Mama, you are good, Mama. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. Get out of this.